You watch history disappear, and the museum has so much history. All the artifacts that I've managed to get from all the people that have donated, it's a part of our history. We have to save it, to display it for people to see, for our young generation to see, and the museum is a perfect way to show people what our history is. Okay, come on, I'll give you a tour. My name is Raymond Gionet, and I'm the curator of the Schreiber Discovery Center and the Schreiber Rail Museum. Over here, this was donated to us. It's a velocipede, like it's a beautiful job of restoration. And the track it sits on, we saved this track from the Schreiber Yard. And the date on this track here is 1883. So it's the original rail that went down in Schreiber when the railroad was built. I moved to Schreiber in 1980, and my job was the Bell Canada guy here. So I got into everyone's basements because the phone boxes were in the basements. And it was the amount of history that was hidden in everybody's basement. It just blew me away. And I thought, this has to be out for the public to see. So I vowed that I would create a museum, and my vision was to see a museum on a train. The Schreiber Rail Museum is a real unique experience. I don't think we've had any complaints, probably just a complaint about the door being closed. Welcome to our theater in here. It's made to look like the inside of a train. So when you come into the movie theater, you'll come in here and you'll grab a seat, and then you hit the movie and you'll see the film starts. I think the biggest thing is to see when you trigger a memory, like someone sees something that they say that my grandmother had one of those. I remember doing this with my grandmother, and to see the emotion, like I get choked up too a lot of times, and that's the key. It's to bring back the memories, the happy memories, and the museum is excellent for doing that. The amount of volunteers through the years that have helped, put this dream together is like very incredible. Like, started in 1992, so it's been 30 years in the final building. Just thoroughly excited, and like I said, is all the help, everyone that's been involved. It's like huge. Everything in here, if you're a railroad buff, you come in, you'll see a lot of the tools that the railroad used. Our uniforms, their books. Again, here where we created a little work area here to make it look like the CP desk. So we've got the phone, the dispatcher's phone that would come out. And of course the typewriter, which is one of our most favorite items in the museum. A lot of kids love playing it. They don't realize what a typewriter is, so I tell them that was our very first texting tool.